Well, we finally made it to the championship game of the AUAA. It's Fritzy against McLovin, and Fritzy's never won anything in his life.
The crush backs in.
Yeah, so you got in, questionable, but you're playing for the championship. So I hope you guys are able to enjoy.
You're leaving out the third place game? Big ratings.
No, I think let's just stick with the championship game. I mean, that's what people are here to see.
That's what I would think.
I would just go with that. That's the better
I
content.
don't remember there being a third place game.
You're the only one who doesn't.
Largely forgettable.
He's trying to, oh, that's right, Seton lost. Okay, enjoy the third place game, and then we'll be back to recap the championship game right after this.
It's Championship Thursday here at the Dan Patrick Show Fieldhouse, as we will have the first ever champion of the AUAA, as well as the rest of the standings, second, third, and last place. But first game, the battle for last place is tipping off in just a few moments. It's going to be the number 4 seed, the Losers, who have still yet to win a game, taking on the Big Faller brand, coming off of a rather shocking finish, Dan.
Yes, we thought we were going to have another upset. You know, Crush got here. I thought Big Faller brand had a chance to get here as well in the title game. It'll be the Crush against the Grainers coming up in the title game. We like to refer to this game here as the last place game. It's not the third place game. It's really the loser of all losers here. So it's excitement. We've been building to this all season long. There's a lot of drama, a lot of tension, and I think it's all going to play out there today.
The Big Faller brand coming into this last place game in shocking fashion, as they were up by 2 with under 10 seconds to go, and the ball found its way in Mario Miranda's hands, and well, history was rewritten in the AUAA.
Yeah, it's one of the shocking mistakes in the history of sports, and I'm talking about, you know, centuries of sports. That's Mario, and you know, he's paid the price. He's been embarrassed. He's been humbled, and he took his first shot he took today in practice. He actually shot an air ball, and I said from the corner, and I said that's not a good sign there for you.
He's warming up in that exact same corner where the air ball occurred. Only went 1 of 9. He told me he's still a bit in his own head, possibly from the berating of social media, talking about it on the show. You take your pick, but and as we say,
right
another air ball. I think he's really going to have to.
He's in his own head.
The minute that first shot goes down, we may see a different Mario Miranda. But
there should be a chalk outline over there of Mario where he took that shot that cost his team a chance to play for the title.
The horn sounds. We're ready for the last place game here in the AUAA.
You know, I got to get Fritzy off the floor because you're playing in the title game, Todd.
I think he was like everyone else. He was expecting to be in this game.
Now there is something at stake for Todd in this title game aside from, you know, playing for the title. We'll talk about that bet that I had with him on the show a little bit later on.
As the Big Faller brand will start first. Miranda takes the first shot, and it hits the ceiling. Off to a great start.
Well, at least he hit something.
So now the Losers will start off their first possession.
Oh, Seton guarding Marvin.
Different defensive strategy for the Big Faller brand. Prince had a wide open 3. Gets the pick from Pike. As he finds Patch down low, the good positioning.
Yeah.
And wraps the reverse layup in. Paulie's got the first 2 points.
Marvin Prince Jr. III. He's kind of a Julius Randle with hops.
O'Connor misses the 3 and hands it off to the other team. Losers playing for something. Here's the fake pass. Now he gets it to Prince and lays it in. A magician-like move by Paul Taps.
And he's playing hurt. He's got what he thinks is a dislocated finger. I think he probably exaggerated that.
Miranda.
Oh, traveling. And the nightmare continues.
He's still in his own head.
There's plenty of room for a lot of other people in
Paps
there.
is calling for it down low. He gets it and gets
smashed
to the ground by O'Connor.
Man,
A little bit of front row tension.
there's a message sent there.
I'll tell you, Paps has been very aggressive to start as Pike gets hit and fouled again by Miranda. He doesn't like that.
Once again.
Nothing's going Mario Miranda's way to start.
Oh, Paulie sets
Prince
a pick.
wide open and can't knock down the jumper. See if the big Faller brand can get on the board. Tyler Day had 10 points in the semifinals, but has yet to take a shot so far. As O'Connor got saved from a travel call as Prince picks up the foul. Big Faller brand still no points. Looking to change that on this possession here. Miranda, bounce pass down low, got deflected, but it ends up in O'Connor's hands, who fires, and an air ball. And a travel called, as Day didn't have possession, but walked.
Trying to avoid last place in the inaugural AUAA.
Prince has the height advantage. The fadeaway rims out, but Pike runs down the offensive rebound.
Take the jumper.
Prince gets Miranda in the air, can't bank it in.
Had the wide open jumper, made it tougher.
O'Connor spots up top of the key, and it goes out of play.
He did say prior to the game that he was probably going to squeeze off 3 threes. He didn't say he was going to make them. Oh, there's a defensive assignment lapse.
And Prince makes him pay.
Yeah, it counts.
6-0, the losers are on top. This is how they started their semifinal game. It was 9-0 at halftime, and we all know the result of that one.
Yeah.
Day got it poked from behind by Paps. I think they're going to hold on to it. Miranda gets double teamed in the post, finds Day. He puts it up as he hits the deck and draws the foul. Tyler Day throwing his body around.
I told him he was definitely going to hit the deck today, and he agreed.
Miranda gets position,
Miranda.
puts it in, the foul.
Yeah.
And maybe a weight lifted off of his shoulders as he gets the shot to fall.
He is being guarded by Brendan Pike, not known for his stopping ability. Actually, we don't know what he's known for.
Paps kicks it out. Pike's going to take the jumper. Well, he's not known for that.
He barely missed that.
Big Faller brand looking at.
Oh.
Day's thinking. Paulie's waving him on. He's not going to shoot it. Instead, he's going to turn it over.
Oh, he can put it right back up.
Good ball movement.
Paulie wide open.
The one
jumper.
dribble pull-up. Good.
Paulie doing it at both ends.
The one dribble pull-up, that's his shot.
Yeah, it is. From right there. Foul line extended.
2 minutes to play in the first half as the alley-oop rims out.
2 minutes to go.
Still no luck for the big Faller brand. Prince for three. It's off the mark. He gets his own rebound. Misses. Third attempt.
And one.
Good, and the foul. 10-2.
There's a Moses Malone feel to that one. You missed the first couple, pad your rebounding stats, and then you put the close one in. Oh, you can't teach hustle. Oh!
Pep swat him, but they called the foul.
Wow.
Crowd didn't like that one.
That looked pretty good. That looked pretty good.
Big Faller brand will keep possession. Day. Oh, he's thinking. He's been thinking about it. He's gonna take it, and it's off the mark. It's the mental games now. He passed up the open shot. Instead, he's gonna pull it out. We're under a minute to go in the first half.
Where is this
wide open?
Oh!
But he draws the foul.
There have been some defensive lapses. It's almost as if somebody's trying to throw this game.
You may have to take this one up with the commissioner's office.
And the commissioner's office is right here.
He's sitting right next to me.
Yes. I mean, I don't want to say that some players look like they're mailing it in, but somebody's licking his stamp here. Oh.
Prince with the tough fall away. It's now a 10-point lead for the losers.
Yep. The loser of this game gets the #1 pick next season.
O'Connor, the runner, banks it in. I was about to say, the only person who benefits from the first overall pick is the team captain.
Yep.
These other players won't be on the big faller brand next year. As time running down,
Whoa.
Prince for 3. It's off the mark, and that's the end of the first half. 12-4, the losers jumping out to another big lead in the first half. But I can say with confidence, I am not feeling safe about that lead if I'm the losers.
No, I don't think any lead is safe in this league, and these teams have proven that. But great crowd on hand showing up for the losers game, and pretty spirited there.
We can only imagine what it's going to be like for the championship game. As we'll take you to some of the first half highlights, as it was all losers in that first half, as we thought we were going to see more of Marvin Prince, but Paul Paps starting off the game strong on both ends of the court, even though it is only a half-court league. And then Marvin Prince getting involved as well. And just defensive assignments missed.
That's just Mario Miranda falling asleep.
And then the money shot for Paps, the one dribble pull-up was good. Passed up a couple of them to get some open shots, but at the end of the day, his team's got an 8-point lead here after one half of play. We take a look at some of the first half stats. Paulie 2 for 2. Marvin, a fairly efficient 4 of 9. Brennan Pike, only one shot. It was an air ball, but the Paulie-Marvin tandem is really working. For the big faller brand, struggles. Struggles all around. 2 of 9, only 4 points. Mario Miranda 1 of 4 after going 1 of 9 in the semifinal game. We'll see if he is able to break out of it and give his team the 3rd place title, but it's not looking good so far as we're underway in the second half.
I would have thought Tyler, the Creator, would have been a little bit more of a difference, but I don't think he has left the tragic loss of the last game behind. Still bothered by it, still upset. I don't even think he's talking to Mario because he had scored 10 points. He was going to be a game MVP for his team, and it was suddenly taken away. Nice pass by Seton O'Connor. Tyler, the Creator, kept his pivot
He
foot
kept
down.
it down and converted. So a big bucket for Day, maybe
Right on cue.
a sign of things to come as the lead is cut down to 6. The losers, and now a travel call. The losers in their semifinal game were more focused about the time running out than executing offensively, and that was ultimately their downfall.
Yeah, clock management, not their strong suit. Oh!
Day down low, double teamed, and turned it over. Prince, determined, got stopped by O'Connor. And it's out of bounds. It's gonna go to the losers. Prince gets the possibly moving screen from Pike. And Paps will fire off the mark. Pike with the offensive rebound, hits the side of the backboard, but gets another opportunity.
All right, he hit something. Oh,
Good screen by Paulie. He fakes out O'Connor, draws the foul, saving him from another side of the basket shot. Oh, you see the stat there. Paul Paps yet to dribble with his left hand this season. No better time like the present to see if he can do that.
jumper.
The jump shot from mid-range, no good.
Seton maybe taking a 3. Nope.
A 3 cuts it down to 3. Instead they go to Miranda, who misses. Day got hit, but still finishes. Lead down to 4 for the losers, and here we go again.
Inability to close out. That's why the losers, living up to their name, yet to win a game.
Prince got Day in the air. Paps left open.
Oh, they're begging him to shoot.
Just hits the rim. And it's going back to the Big Faller brand. A once 10-point lead is now cut to 4. Haps looking for it down low. Said they move it around. Prince, top of the key, 3. No, Pike down low. No good. And Prince runs down the offensive rebound. He's backing down Day. He's got the height advantage. The fade once again just misses. Paps on the opposite end will try. He can't finish either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, O'Connor down low. Day the fader. Yes! He's got it. The rainbow fadeaway goes.
Tyler, the creator, doing exactly that. He had 10 points in the loss on Monday. And Tyler with a rebound.
You could say he's improving his draft stock for next year.
Oh, Mario down
Down low for the tie.
Oh!
Yes! We're tied at 12. I believe the losers have yet to score in the second half.
Now, all of a sudden, friendships get put to the side. This is about bragging rights.
Prince is looking for something. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He doesn't realize it. He fires. It's off the mark. And gets hit out of bounds. It's going to the Big Faller brand with 2.5 minutes to go. As Paulie strategically tying his shoe. Burn a little bit more clock.
Paulie is spent. These guys, with the games on Monday, they played Adam Sandler's team on Tuesday, a day rest, and, you can't leave him open
O'Connor
from
for 3.
there.
No good. He gets his own rebound. Shot clock resets. The hook shot off the mark. They're all pointing at everybody. Whose ball is it?
Tied at 12, 2 minutes to go. Overtime rules.
Losers are 0 of 10 in the second half.
Overtime rules that you have a designated three-point shooter, and then the other team gets a chance to answer. Oh,
They got swatted by Prince. A minute and a half now. Time continuing to run down.
Tyler.
Prince read it all the
Yes,
way, and he turns it over. Now nobody
better
picks
pick
him
him
up. Mid-range. No good.
Loser gets the first pick in next year's draft.
Day cutting.
Tyler, the creator, back to Seton O'Connor.
He's driving in, flips it up, left it short, and the rebound to Prince. And I believe it's a jump ball or a group hug. I don't know what it was. There you go. The AUAA awfully good. Under a minute to go. We're still tied at 12. Day got it taken away by Prince. He's going to kick it out. Loser's going to burn clock.
14 on the shot clock.
It's about a 20-second difference, shot clock and game clock. He's ISOing.
He
the
is.
number 2 pick's going against Day. The fader! No good. The shot clock is off. The Big Faller brand can hold for the final shot. 12 all. Here we go.
Third place finish at stake.
As well as the first overall pick. It got taken away by Pike.
Good ball.
No timeouts. He's out of bounds.
Oh, no.
They got to go quickly.
Here we go.
1 second. The hook.
And
We're going to overtime
Overtime.
in the last place game.
the losers did not score in the second half.
Big Faller brand outscored them 8-0 in the second half.
Okay, it comes down to captain's choice. We already had this
I would think
on
it would
Monday.
I would think it would be Seton O'Connor and Marvin Prince, but maybe Seton wants to give Mario a shot at redemption.
if I were Seton, I'd take the shot.
So you see the rules. Each team gets at least one attempt at a three-pointer. sort of like an NHL shootout.
And the reason why we call it the Kansas City Chiefs rule, because they complained to the NFL, Patriots got the ball in overtime, went down and scored, and the Chiefs didn't get a chance. And so that's why we brought in the Kansas City Chiefs rule, even though the NFL won't.
So who's going to shoot the three? We're still deciding that.
Okay.
We're gonna. I believe we'll do lower seed shooting
lower
first.
seed.
So it'll be the losers that will shoot first.
Yeah.
And I believe they're gonna send Marvin Prince to the top of the key.
Now, if he makes,
the big Faller brand does get a chance to respond.
Yes, they do.
But a big shot here for Prince for three. No good. And Seton O'Connor can give the big Faller brand the win in the last place game. His three off the mark.
Okay.
And now they're going to rotate, so Paul Papp's getting a chance. I believe his range is only the elbow. We'll see if he can make it. Oh! Yes, he baked it in!
That's it.
I believe
That's it.
as the big Faller brand don't get a chance to respond.
They got their chance.
I believe they get one chance to match it. They're not doing it. They're counting it.
That's it.
There's controversy here. We've never done this before. They will.
If you want to, I thought it was back and forth to start. First one to make after that. All right.
We're going to give Mario
We're going
a
to let
chance.
Mario. This is the way the season should end for Mario.
He can either keep his team alive or end the season in heartbreaking fashion.
Okay.
The top of the key three. No good, and the losers get their first win of the year. The big Faller brand lose the final two games of the season and finish in last place in the AUAA. Just a heartbreaking way for their season to end.
Yeah, it was good, spirited, and once again came down to overtime.
As our Sports Clips MVP.
And quickly ran over here.
He's excited to come over here. He's never done one of these so far.
I've never been MV anything.
I know. You played well. You were hurt, obviously.
Yeah, and actually, right off the bat, Tyler, the creator, 2 packs a day. We bonked knees, and I thought it was a bad start. I think we were all loose today because you're playing for the third place trophy. The draft is a good backdrop. These guys move all over the place, so you had to keep moving with them or you're dead. And Marvin just said, hustle, and maybe we can get something. But then in the second half, it was the same thing. We didn't score. And at halftime, Dan, we looked at it, don't make the second half like last week, and we did. We let him back in.
We're showing highlights of Tyler Day. I think they want us to mention that he's robbed of a second straight MVP. I mean, he played well down the stretch, and you guys really struggled. How were you able to stay composed in the overtime period to get your first win of the season?
We really didn't stay composed. We scored nothing in the second half. I mean, it was brutal. It's like Marvin had open shots. I think I went 0 for 3 or 4 in the second half, and I just didn't make a thing. Luckily, we had a good start. And that, a bank shot 3, I'll take anything I get. For me, that's like a clean one for you, Dan.
Yes. Yeah. It was good basketball at times.
I'd like to thank my parents because I've never been able to thank them for anything in an athletic victory besides third place archery.
And I guess I thought I was under the impression that it was the first 2 3-pointers, and then it was the first 3 that's made after that.
I think, to be fair, it's like penalty kicks until someone makes or misses.
We've never done this before, so we're all still new to the rules. We had our first overtime in the semifinals, and Big Faller brand struggled down the stretch as well. I mean, Seton O'Connor only 1 of 8. Mario, going off of his semifinal game, struggled a bit, and Tyler, the creator, had to bail him out once again to send him into overtime.
Yeah.
It was tough. I mean, these guys. Tyler's very tough to play against. He's always moving, and he's kind of low to the ground, and he's not scared of contact in any way. By the way, he didn't say one word the whole season.
He's visibly upset.
Yeah, you could see it over there.
He knows that he lost MVPs in the last 2 games.
I'm just proud because I think Marvin was really trying to distance himself for me after games 1 and 2 of the season.
Tyler is right here watching you, and the game is over. He lost, and he's just staring at you.
Dan, you know
Can
me.
we get a shot here?
Poor little guy.
If Tyler is just sitting, he's just standing there watching you. He's just standing.
Dan, you know me. I'm not going to hold this over him for years and years and years.
No, you won't.
Yeah, that's not me.
But let's point out he's known as Two-Pack Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah. If I knew I could play basketball like that, I would have taken up Marlboro Reds at a younger age.
Yeah. And he's got
one right now.
He's got a heater, right?
He's like Red Auerbach.
No, it's not a Victory cigar.
He's dead Auerbach.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go console himself right now.
He's Marlboro Red Auerbach.
Oh man.
Well, Paul, thanks so much. Congratulations on your first win of the AUA season. Enjoy the off season.
Another third place trophy for the mantle. God bless America.
We're going to take a break, but coming up, the championship game of the AUAA. It's the Crush taking on against the Grainers. We're going to take a break and hear a word from our sponsors, but in a couple minutes, the championship game of the AUAA is coming up.
Doc Emmerich, Al Michaels, Jim Nance. These are the gold standards in play-by-play sports commentating. But now, we introduce a new voice, a new face, a new name. Dan Gardella, the voice of the AUAA.
So I started getting into sports commentating my sophomore year of high school. This was after I came to the realization that I was not going to be a professional athlete, but I still wanted to work with sports, work around sports in any way possible.
Welcome back, Pios fans. I'm Dan Gardella.
How rewarding is it for you as a player to get a good win against a really good team?
Welcome you once again to the Dan Patrick Show Fieldhouse. I'm Dan Gardella. As really another great's not the word to use. Go ahead, there he is. Jones, it rolls in!
I think the biggest challenge is just especially as a student, is just the time management. I mean, there have been many times where I've had 2 games to call, but at the same time I have project, a paper, homework. You have to be able to stay on top of your stuff, but at the same time know that you're calling a game. You have to be as prepared as possible. You have to be ready as soon as you get there. Todd, thanks so much for sitting down with me.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
When you're a star, you expect to get treated like a star.
Yeah, for sure. Andrew Perloff, our Sports Clips MVP in Game 2. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Dan.
As that wraps up, Week 3 regular season is done.
Since I got this gig with the AUAA, I don't want to brag, but people have taken notice.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Hey, guys.
Buzz Nation, we got AUAA's finest, Dan Gardella. Dan, how you doing?
Great, guys. Thanks for having me on. Hey, this is Dan Gardella of the AUAA. You've reached Camilla's phone. Leave a message after the beep.
Are you Dan from the AUAA? There's no way. Greg, there's no way. There's no way. Can you sign this autograph?
Yeah, man.
I'm such a big fan. Yeah, we're such a big fan.
guys.
Yeah, my dream. Oh my God.
Yo, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
No problem, guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Oh my God.
If I got 10 tries at the top of the key, do I score on you? Really?
I mean, I have to see your game though.
Yeah, well, that's...
Because we're on the street, you got
No, I'm
a little
gonna.
bit of game.
Don't leave me open.
Okay.
Because I'm automatic. Explain what you do against James Harden.
Here's the few ways I've told him to guard Harden, and none of them have worked. So let's just.
Okay. I think people are kind of overrating your Chiefs this year.
For real?
Yeah.
I love this.
I do. If the Patriots played the Chiefs right now,
we would win.
In New England.
Okay, well.
What's the best thing you do as a parent?
I don't know.
Do you read stories? You change in diapers? Like, what do you do well?
I be your buddy.
Never miss an interview with the Dan Patrick Show app. Plus, don't forget about the DP store for your latest show swag. All available on the app.
It all comes down to this. The semifinals played out like a Hollywood script. After a shocking late-game blunder, the #1 overall pick finally delivered. The Grainers overcame an 11-0 second-half deficit.
McLovin's wide open from the free throw line. That's good.
And McLovin's squad remains perfect. But the final act is upon us. The Grainers.
Guzzi from the free throw line. It's good again.
Versus the Crush.
Brady for three. Yes!
A row once told to suck it, now must prove it to each other.
He makes it in!
Throw away the record, the shooting percentages, the lack of sleeves, the lack of talent.
It hits the top of the ceiling.
A title is at stake today. It's the first ever AUAA championship, and it starts right now.
We're back at the Dan Patrick Show Fieldhouse as the team's getting ready for the championship game of the AUAA. Our first ever champion of the AUAA will be crowned after 14 minutes of play as against the Grainers and the Crush will do battle here to take first place. The Grainers still have not lost a game this season, where the Crush struggled after their opening week win, but somehow find their way into the championship game, courtesy of their #1 overall pick, Two-A-Days, who was deemed a bust by you, Dan. You had said on the record that you thought he was playing under what he should be.
Yeah, I think you can be a bust as the #1 pick in the AUAA. You're a disappointment if you're the #2 pick and you don't play very well. Marvin Prince was going to be labeled a disappointment, but he salvaged his first year. But Two-A-Days could still wear that label of bust if he doesn't come up big today, at least be competitive.
He came up big in their semifinal win, knocking home the game-winning three off the backboard to put the Crush in the championship game. From labeled a bust to having a shot at the AUAA championship game, a redemption story for Two-A-Days, as I sat down with him on our Tuesday conversation on a Thursday.
There were whispers within the man cave that Dan Overlock was going to be labeled a bust.
Joined by Dan Two-A-Days Overlock of The Crush. Dan Patrick called you straight up a bust on TV. How did you initially absorb that criticism?
It's tough to hear that, especially from Dan, you know. When you get criticism like that, you just gotta rise up and be better and do better. I did what I had to do.
Since the first game of the season, you struggled a bit offensively while allowing Todd Fritz to execute a lot more of his hook shots.
The backdoor cut! Oh! The scoop up and in!
You gotta give Todd his chance to hit those hook shots. If the crowd wants to see it.
Yeah! Again!
And if I can't score because of it, a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Walk us through the ending of your semifinal game against the big Fuller brand. 5 seconds left, and Mario decides to rise up and shoot that jumper.
Well, I was a little embarrassed. I'm pretty sure I turned the ball over. Mario had the ball in the corner, and my instinct told me to sit by the basket and wait for something to happen. The thing that happened was my saving grace.
So you tie the game up with a layup. Walk me through as Seton O'Connor goes up for the first three, misses, and you're standing at the three-point line with a chance to send the Crush to the AUAA championship.
My legs were kind of not under me. I was a little tired, saying, don't airball it. That's where I think I overcompensated and hit that glass.
The three is good!
Saved my life.
I sat down with Mario.
There is some friction between Mario and Two-A-Days.
He commented on the rivalry between him.
What rivalry?
They sit next to each other in the back room.
Mario thinks we're rivals?
Yeah.
There was tension that Two-A-Days was taken #1 overall. Mario thought he was the best player in the building. There'll be a 30 for 30 on this, I'm sure, at one day.
I think I proved myself, and I think I'll prove myself again this next championship game.
Dan, now playing for the first ever AUAA championship. Thanks so much for sitting down with me.
Appreciate it.
You heard it, from labeled a bust to a chance at the AUAA championship game. He has a chance to put all those questions to rest with the championship. I mean, playing well here, but at the same time, going up against arguably the league's MVP, Andrew Perloff.
Yeah, and I would. The betting line came out. It was around 7.5 for McLovin against the Grainers. Now, it's a quick turnaround for the rematch here, but we're ready to go. And Seton O'Connor, fresh off that devastating loss, sitting in with us after having to settle for last place in the AU.
Yeah, I feel like these guys have already played 3 games here because I've been watching them shoot hoops now for about 90 minutes.
As Todd Fritz misses his first hook shot.
Ooh, big German.
Alan Guzzi will fire the first shot, and it falls.
See, that is how you lose to this team. It's not Andrew's 15 points, it's Guzzi's 10 that kill you.
Playing with a bad back for some time, but he looks to be at full strength as Grady drives in and airballs the layup. And McLovin finishes.
Good.
It's a quick 4-0 start.
That's not
and
a good
Overlock
sign.
has barely touched the ball.
Yep.
Perloff looking confident chewing that gum.
Yeah.
Overlock's first shot is good.
Dang, there he is.
Oh,
That's a
that's
big one.
nice.
It's a big shot.
There you go, kid.
Right in McLovin's face.
You get the feeling Overlock's waiting to break out. He might have been saving it for this game.
The screen.
Oh, there's a mismatch.
And a missed assignment down low. It's the
missed
big
assignment.
German.
How do you
Finishes.
lose track of the big scrotum? Eric von Scrotum.
6-2 the score. And a turnover.
Oh!
McLovin.
That was very illegal by the big
Fritz
German.
gets the rebound.
Yeah, it smacked him in the head.
He's going to back him down.
Oh, here we go.
Smelling
Here
a
we go.
shot. Here it comes. No good. Every time it's the buildup. It's the buildup that gets you.
Oh, no. Ooh, that's a James Harden push-off there.
Guzzi gets it back to his team captain, who dribbles it off his own foot.
Yeah.
You know, Guzzi, when he dribbles the ball, it's only gets about 3 inches off the ground. It's one of the lowest dribbles in the league. Very difficult to steal.
Well, he's not very far off the ground.
Dylan Grady. Oh, a step out of bounds. Is that what we're calling it? Oh, wow, crowd.
That's the Dan Orlovsky rule. When you run out of the back of your own end zone there. Rare play here.
Uh-oh.
Gonna fire.
Oh,
Guzzi gets the position and lays it in.
And one.
He's got that look.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some questions about it, how he got prepared for this
He's
game.
got that look that he's on some stimulants.
Yes.
The look he's got.
I thought they were M&M.
Get it!
Oh!
Rims out. Tough start for the Crush.
Oh,
Guzzi gets
no.
position
Oh,
again.
no.
Lays it in. And the foul.
The Terminator, Alan Guzzi.
He's got 6.
I was told by sources close to a source that Guzzi thought he could go for a big number today.
Oh, look at Dylan.
Grady can't finish. So
Yeah.
your hearing is what I'm telling you.
I'm hearing.
Yeah, keep feeding Alan.
Oh no.
Set the screen.
Picks up his dribble.
The German.
He gets it right back. He's going to try it on the opposite side. Again.
Oh!
Another one.
The Guzzinator.
He's got 8. The lead is 10.
And he's playing defense too.
Fritz trying to go
big
baseline.
Oh!
The pass gets taken away. Guzzi can't finish the layup.
The easiest shot he's had, and he misses.
Perloff with the steal.
Keep feeding Guzzi. The Guzzler.
Oh, the big
pass
German.
to nobody.
Oh, and the foul, yeah!
And the foul. Whew. That's what you get here at the AUAA. Perloff back to
Oh,
Guzzi.
no.
He's
But
feeling it.
feeling it.
He's
Oh,
feeling it.
no.
He's not feeling it. It hits the ceiling.
The roof is the ceiling for Allen.
Yeah, fire.
Here comes a
Here we go. Rising.
Oh! Battling back.
Here they come.
The most
lead down to
electrifying
6.
man in entertainment. Todd Fritz.
Jumper.
Yeah.
Jumper.
I'm smelling it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's money.
Can't go under on the screen.
Really quieted this crowd.
Yeah. He's known as Buzzkill.
Here comes another one. Off the backboard. He could have put it back up. He wants to take the harder route.
You know, sometimes it's hard to tell down there if it hit the rim or not.
Once again, the two easiest shots, and the Guzzanators missed those.
He's still leading.
He's
all
a
scores.
Degree of difficulty guy. Yeah, fire. Pop it.
The handoff to Grady.
That's next.
He's going to go
anywhere.
in. And he.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That could have gone either
Could have
way.
been a travel call, too.
Still
but
in the act of shooting. Continuation.
Here we go.
Orloff.
McLovin loves going right.
Guzzi gets the screen.
Oh, no.
He's at a serious height disadvantage.
That doesn't matter. Nice little
Gonna
dig.
give it off. Good.
The big
feed.
German and taking advantage of Todd Fritz.
Bucket down low. 16-8 as we approach a minute left in the first half.
Eric Von screwed him. Just doing the little things.
Grady for three. It's good. He'll surprise you with that.
It's only a 5-point game here, kids.
Point spread was 7.5, according to Westgate in Las Vegas.
Guzzi kicking it back out. He got Grady to jump and knocks down the jumper.
Pearl's going to hit that all day.
He will.
Gotta stay on your feet.
Oh, I thought Fritzy was taking a trick. Oh, does Dillon go back?
He's thinking about it.
Oh, no.
The pass goes to nobody. And the foul is going to go on Grady.
20 seconds to go. Shot clock is off.
They can hold it.
McLovin's going to shoot.
He's got it again.
That's a 2.
It's a 2, but the lead's now back to 9.
Gotta get going. 10 seconds to go. Here we go. Yep.
I'm smelling it. Here comes the... No, good. Off the back heel. Horn sounds.
I'm exhausted.
20-11 at the half.
I need a beer.
Oh, it's so good.
Whew.
It is so good.
As the Crush cut it to 5, but some quick baskets down the stretch by the Grainers.
Oh, I could use a Mango Carter or Wolf Pup Session IPA right now.
They open it back up to 9 as the Crush hung tough, but Andrew Perloff took over down the stretch.
Well, you know, the Guzzinator came to play. We had gotten word that he was going to be a man possessed, whether it's by legal means or not.
Once his first shot went down, you knew that it could be a string, and he gets position. Look, contact
Look
there.
Look at that shot he just hit.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And it's just the simple turn and fire.
Yeah.
On his way to giving the Grainers an early lead, but you got to give credit to the Crush, who hung tough and weathered the storm and still have a chance in this game. As we take a look at the first half stats, it's the Guzzi and McLovin show so far, the big German with 4 points of his own. They've been efficient from the field. Not many missed shots.
No, they've missed 3 shots, I believe.
Meanwhile, for the Crush, Tuide's only 3 shots so far. We think that he'd be the high-volume shooter if the Crush want to take home a championship, but Todd Fritz is the high one with 1 of 5 shooting.
Yeah, Tuide's has got to squeeze off at least 10 shots here in the second half if they have a chance.
If they want a chance at taking over and grabbing the first AUAA championship, as Paul Paps with the sunglasses inside joins us now, and
he's got the band.
He's got the sling on. How's the finger feeling?
Finger's okay. There's some bruising around here. That's why I got the glasses on. But heck of a first half, because it looked like the Grainers were taking off. Crush made a little bit of play, and it's almost like McLovin said, "Okay, I'll pop a couple shots, calm everything down." Guzzi is hyped up, man. On fourth tranquilizer.
I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. I saw him put his hand in a bowl, looked like M&Ms.
Right.
I've got some people working on that now. There's some people from the New York Times investigating.
He just banked in a 3, so he's feeling some kind of way.
I saw Selena Roberts in the parking lot with her pen and pad.
That's not good.
Teams are ready for the second half. Grainers will start. 7 minutes to crown a champion here in the Dan Patrick Show Fieldhouse.
What chance you give the Crush, Dan?
0.
It hits the ceiling. It would have had a good chance to go in, but that's out of bounds.
1%. I give him 1% chance.
Never say never.
Because Toozer's got to take a lot of shots here.
And
he's guarded by Perloff. Takes the tough shot.
Wow.
It hits nothing but the backboard.
Yeah.
Ooh, hell of a bounce pass.
Dangerous.
Fundamental basketball by Guzzi. And now he's left open, but he can't finish.
McLovin.
Perloff, the offensive rebound and putback.
You know, Perloff has been a second-half player all year, and that's bad news for the Crush.
Yep. Up by 11.
The double-digit lead. Got to strike now if you're the Crush. So Fritz takes a hook shot.
Yeah.
That doesn't draw iron.
Yeah, if you need a high-end shot to get back in the game, that's not it.
McLovin loves going right.
Crowd chanting defense.
Oh.
Fritz makes him pick up his dribble.
The big German.
Oh, and the foul.
Eric von Screwdom.
Is that his own? Is that his own version of the shrug right there?
Straight out of Hamburg.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we
Here
go.
it comes.
Here we
Here
go.
comes.
Does he think they're winning? I think he thinks they have a lead.
I don't know if he's thinking of anything. I don't think he's got a conscience.
Right.
Perloff draws the foul, and it gives the Grainers possession.
Oh, it down by, or up by 13. Oh,
backdoor
they
cut got
had
swatted
it.
away by Grady.
The big German. If a bounce pass gets that done.
Wow.
Guzzi running sort of like a wheel route to get the ball. Spins, gets position again, and draws the foul.
He just puts, he's relentless. He puts so much pressure on you.
Anybody getting depressed that the season's coming to an end? I mean, this is too good.
I was depressed during the season watching this.
Just like America.
Yeah. Here we go. Stop.
McLovin.
Fake left, go right. No.
Give it to Guzzi.
Here we go.
He's got
leaning
Fritz
back.
on.
Oh, the step back.
Air ball. Perloff the fadeaway.
Tough shot.
Nothing you could do about that one.
Nope. Tough shot.
Dan, this is called filler time. You get to tell some stories about Eastern Kentucky days.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't bring any filler material here. I thought we'd have some competitive
Remember when
games.
you were on SportsCenter with Keith Overman?
Yeah. Let's talk about all of those 2,000 sports centers I did. Ooh, jumper.
Grady got swallowed up defensively by Guzzi. He's going to try his own hook shot.
Wow. All right.
And the only difference is that one went in.
Making it, well, almost respectable.
The lead is now 13 for the Grainers.
It's going up.
Guzzi, stop. He's posting him.
Oh, McLovin's got to take advantage of this.
Got the shot, but it's off the mark. Fritz back to Overlock.
Oh,
He's
nice
going to
move.
drive in.
Nice
And
move.
can't finish the layup.
Wow. Heard footsteps. Big German.
Going again. Off the mark. Guzzi with the offensive rebound. He can't finish. Perloff, no. And Grady gets the rebound. I'll take it back to the top of the key with under 3.5 minutes to go.
Following this, Murder, She Wrote, except on the West Coast.
Fritz going left hand. Here comes another hook. Still nothing falling.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
He's one of 8. He's looking for It's rather ironic that Eric Jones looking for the foul call.
Yeah, he's the leader in the club. Eric Jones just got called for 9 seconds in the lane.
Oh. An aggressive bounce pass. And the give back to Guzzi.
Guzzinator.
He lays it in. He's making a case for championship MVP. Crowd a bit silent now as the underdog has the fake, the hook, the miss.
He got Eric Jones airborne, and that's borderline impossible. Trying to get the ball to McLovin.
Yeah.
Calm things down.
Oh, he's going to take advantage.
He's going to drive in the middle.
Little jumper.
Yep.
And that's good.
Yeah.
That's money.
McLovin's so casual today, he's going no socks and running shoes.
Usually we see the leg sleeves from him.
Yeah, I don't think he was too concerned about this game. I think he had someplace to go after this.
He's going out for a jog.
Yeah, I don't think that he was worried about
Barely
this
breaking
game.
a sweat out there.
Yeah, I don't think there was much drama. I think the over/under at 47 is still
in play.
Yeah.
Dan, has anyone ever scored 30 in our league?
I believe
I thought that happened one time.
I believe 31 may be the record.
I'll get the book.
We'll have to go to our stat guys and see if they can get it to us. Another foul called.
Time to pad your stats.
Yep.
McLovin with Fritzy on him.
He's just toying with them. And the steal by Overlock. And he can't even finish.
Too little, too late.
Big German.
Trying to clear the ball.
Oh, look at
Fritzy's trying to go for the steal. He couldn't. Wasn't quick enough.
You gotta like Fritzy's stamina and hustle, though.
He doesn't quit.
No, he should. He might. He should. Like the sport.
Guzzinator.
Guzzy gets the foul call. As we're under a minute now.
And it looks like the under might have been the smart call.
And the fans are heading to the parking lot, Dan. They're not staying for the award ceremony.
I don't think. Well, the ceremony's taking place tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People trying to beat traffic.
Yeah.
Guzzy, the
Guzzy,
rebound.
No.
Perloff. Yes.
Okay. The over-under.
I believe that this is a new record scoring in a game.
45 points total. The over-under is 47.5.
A three-pointer ruins it. Overlock's going to try it. Oh, in and out.
We're about to have the first championship in AUAA history, gentlemen. This is special.
Yep.
People are getting ready for the celebration. Cameras are out.
We were trying to find somebody to sing One Unshining Moment, but we couldn't find anybody.
McLovin knocks down the jumper.
And
there go, I believe.
No, the over-under,
he's gonna
47.5.
Oh! And it just gets under as against the Grainers take the first AUAA championship with a 34-13 victory. 34 points, the most scored, I believe, in an AUAA game. This is one for the ages, guys.
Well, they were the preseason favorites. Keep in mind, McLovin had the last pick in the draft. So he had the last, and then he had the second round, and some wise decisions here.
I can tell you from experience, Dan, nobody wants to play against Hans and Franz. Those guys beat people up, and they go with intimidation before the game even starts. And whenever it gets a little close, McLovin takes over, and that's about it.
Yeah.
We take a look at our MVP of the championship game, and I don't think there's much question as the Guzzinator.
Yeah, we'll bring in McLovin here, but
we're gonna bring in McLovin. Oh no, we're gonna get Guzzy. Guzzy's gonna sit with us.
Okay.
We're gonna get the Guzzinator as he joins us now. How are you feeling right now? You guys are the first champs in AUAA history. You had a great game out there. How are you feeling?
There's absolutely no way I could have done it without my teammates, Eric, the big German, and Andrew McLovin Perloff. It's all